So we received our Pronto today, and I'm going to unbox it. We have one child that will be in it. He is 5. He is 50 inches, just over 50 inches. We received it super quick, ordered on Tuesday, received it today. We own a Veer and a Keen's, and I also own a GB Pocket. And this is our 3rd stroller wagon. So we are going to unbox this and see. I ordered the teal, or the mint, and the black frame. It is lighter than the Veer, and I feel like it's a little bit, it feels lighter than the Keen's currently, but I can't really say that yet because I haven't grabbed it by itself. Everything is super packaged well, as far as I can see. I'm currently looking for the directions. There's other bags. This is the cooler bag that they sent me for a gift. Get everything out. There's the cup holder. I'm guessing the wheels are inside of it because I do not see them. There is the color. Okay. And we're still looking for the directions. We're just going to start taking stuff out of the package, I think, because I feel like I can put it together without it. It seems simple enough. Make sure you have scissors, because this is the Blackout. I will put that on after. This is the, I believe that's the Mosquito Net. This is the Blackout. It feels like silk. It feels super nice. Not too sure what this is. Oh, this is probably, okay, this is the end bag. This is the multi-use bag. Okay. And then we have the seats, which are mint. And let's get to this part, because this is the part that I'm, hold on. There's zip ties on it. I've been in contact with the owner of the company, and they are super quick to answer any questions that you guys may have. I can get all the zip ties off. It is definitely packaged well. Okay, this I believe is the Canopy. And then the mint will go on top of that. We'll deal with that in a second. Okay, there's the basket. Here's all my wheels. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here are the directions. They're in the middle of the stroller, so when you pull it out, you have to pull everything off before you start putting it together. Canopy strap. Here's the tray. Again, we own a Veer and a Keen's, and I have a tray on the Keen's and in the Veer, and the only thing I can say is that when I do the comparison video, we'll see that the tray does not have a cup holder, and that is my only, so far that's the only thing I can see. Let's see. Okay, give me 2 minutes and we'll come back. Okay, we braked. We took all the styrofoam off. It was super easy. We pulled all the wheels out of their plastic, and I do like the wheels. They're foam. They don't feel like they're going to pick up a lot of gravel. There's no grooves in them. There has been problems with certain strollers that we have had in the past where rocks and stuff get stuck in the tires and cut the tires. So this looks like it might be a lot better. I'm going to flip it over so you guys can see the bottom and while I put the wheels on, and the front wheels have to go, they just pop right in just like that, and this one goes down here, and it says Pronto on the front. I'll show you guys that in a little bit, but they swivel, which is great. The back wheels, I do like the brake on this. It does that, so I do like that better. It seems like it's going to stay locked in place. There's one. All you do is take it out. There's a button in the middle of the tire when you want to pull it off. A lot of people, these are, there we go. Okay, so pushing the button also gets it down in there. I'm going to flip it over just a little bit so you guys can see. Push the button, get it in. They seem to spin really good. I'm going to turn it back on its side and flip it over because, okay, so far, this is the locking that keeps it together so you can grab it and take it. Let's see how that goes. We're gonna open it. This thing's over here. Push it this way. Push, pull this way. Grab the handle. And it's just like that. And then we just flip the bag out. There is a storage basket on the back. I have not put the canopy on yet. There is leather grips on it. It makes it feel more like a higher end stroller than a wagon. I feel like it pushes more like a stroller than a wagon. There is pockets on the inside for whatever your kiddo likes to take around. We are going to, this is the front. And again, it doesn't seem as big as the Veer or the Keens. Again, we own both. I will do a comparison video of that in a couple days. But as of right now, I feel like it's a little bit smaller than the Keens, but not as small as the Veer. So we'll see how that goes. So far, so good. I'm going to put the canopies on and we'll come back. Okay, so we unboxed everything. I went ahead and pulled the seat pads out and the canopy stuff out, and again, everything that they sent me. We're going to put this on after I do put everything else on. I'll show you guys. They gave me a blackout canopy, which is going to be great because my son is autistic and he needs a safe place to hide sometimes. And then they also sent a mosquito net and a cooler bag. They've been super great. And they also sent, we also got a multi-use bag that goes on the front for stash stuff, tablets, stuff like that. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to put the seats on. They seem like they're super easy. We're probably not going to use the straps. We will use the seat backs, but I probably will end up removing the straps later on, only because he's 5. He doesn't need the straps. He just needs a safe place to sit. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I'm going to grab the other seat back, and we're just going to come up here, just like this. There is a zipper on the back of on the bottom of each seat back, and then there's a zipper on inside the wagon. So you take this, put it down at the end, stick it like you just would a zipper, and you stick it on. Let's see if I can get it. First try. And then this just goes straight through here. There's already a pre-made hole, and it just, you stick it down in there, reach through the bottom, pull it through, and it's locked. And then you take this part, there's a strap on the back with a clip, and you take it. I'll show you guys on the other side. It clips in. There's a strap hook, and it just snaps. And it's right here. You just pop it, and if you want to pull the seats out, you can. You don't have to undo these, I don't believe, to close it. We will see that in a second. I'm going to go ahead and I can snap this back to you guys. The basket is on this side. So there's that one, and I'm going to go ahead, we can do the other one. I'll go like this. And it does the same thing. There's a zipper on this side that you just do the zipper this way, just like that. And like I said, you stick the middle piece down through the bottom, and you pull it through. And then I'll show you guys the snap in the back. It's super easy. You just take it and snap it, and the seat is now secure. This will go onto the canopy as well. And okay, seats are in. Again, I feel like that was super easy. With the Veer, you have to remove both seats to fold it. And the Keen's does not have seat backs. It just has the harness. So, but we'll talk more about that with the comparison video. Okay. Okay, so this is the tray. I'm going to go ahead and just put this on before I put the canopy on, because I want to see how it goes on. It is just a straight tray. It has Velcro. There's Velcro on both sides of the stroller, and you can either put it closer to the person sitting towards the back, which is where my son will be sitting, but I'm going to actually end up putting it further away because he's a little bit bigger and he just needs it for mainly his tablet or food or something like that. So I think this is great because you can adjust where you put it. Where the Keen's, it has to be in the middle, and that annoyed him a little bit, and also the Veer, it has to be in the middle. So this is actually really good. He has more space. I think that'll be great. We're going to go ahead and put the canopy on. I feel like it looks super easy to put on. There's two clips, and then there's a bar for the extension that is the color. And I'm going to go ahead and turn this so you guys can see the, let's see, it goes just like this. And we're going to put the bottom one down here. We'll put the tops in first, actually, and then we'll put the bottom in. Super easy. And the good thing about this is it can fold while the whole stroller can fold with it on. So there is a mesh cover, a mesh so you can see in, and I really like that. There is straps for the to have another color thing to cover the back. That's actually for the I believe that's for the blackout cover and the mosquito net. We're going to go ahead and attempt to put the teal, when I say teal, it's mint. This color is mint. I say it's teal, but it is listed as mint. The teal is darker. This goes in through here, just like this. And there is a couple different little things it has to go through. It doesn't seem super hard or difficult. I feel like, again, once it's together, you won't have to continually take the canopy off like you do the Keens and the Veer. I love all three. So far, I love this Pronto. It seems like it's going to be a great fit for our family. Again, we only have one kiddo riding in it, who is 5, and he is 52 inches, and he is 70 pounds. That is one reason why we purchased this, is because of the high weight limit. It has a weight limit of 175. That is the push weight, and then the static weight is a little bit higher, but I would recommend staying within the limit. I mean, you could probably push it to 200 if your kiddos are a little bit heavier, but I don't know if 200-pound kiddos are gonna fit in it. We'll see once my 70-pound kid gets in there. We'll see how much room is left, and then we'll see how much room he has left, and then you should be able to see. There is 2 things that you have to push onto the Pronto. You have to push it up onto the canopy. They're just little peg holes, it seems like. Let's see if I can actually get it. That might be the wrong way. We're going to try this way. Okay, so there is actually 2 adjustments. There is one hole on the canopy, on the color canopy part. I'm guessing that's to adjust, to have it go further out if you need it to go further out. But there is 2 on there. I currently have it on the first one. I'm going to go ahead and zip it onto here, and that way you can see how far out the canopy actually goes. Again, I feel like, because once it is on, it's going to stay on. I'm not going to remove it. I shouldn't have to remove it. I really like the coverage on this, and I feel like it's going to be really good for Florida summer. And you can see up close, the zipper is right here, and then there is another zipper on the inside of this. This is for the blackout canopy and the mosquito net. And when you fold it, it just goes like this, and that's it. And then you can fold it down. So the canopy stays on. You don't have to worry about taking it off. And it's a really big canopy. I will go ahead and show you guys a side view so you can see how far over it goes. And I really like how far it extends out. The only thing I can say is that I might have to get the extension that goes back here, because he will be sitting here because he is heavier. So I prefer for him to sit on the bigger wheels. But I do think that regardless, it will, I like how this folds, and I don't have to worry about taking it on and off. We can go ahead. Here's the cup holder. They sent me the cup holder as well, which is super helpful. I plan on using a stroller organizer. I'm not too sure if we will use the cup holder. It goes right here. Or I believe it can go on the other side as well. And yeah, it can go on either side. So it's your preference, whatever side you want to put it on. I prefer to use a stroller organizer that goes from bar to bar because it gives me more space to put things. I will have that on here when I do the comparison video, only because, again, that's what I prefer. But other than that, I will come right back and I will show you the blackout curtain, but I will also come back with my 5-year-old in the wagon so you can see how he sits in here and how tall he is. And again, he's like 52 inches, 70 pounds. So, okay, so here's my 5-year-old. He is 52 inches and 70 pounds. He is a big boy. I'm going to I'm going to remove the tray because I want to put him in it. Ready, set, jump. Sit down. Okay, he actually looks fairly good in it. He's trying to move himself.
This is the table. And
that is your table. His feet go to the other side, but again, he is my only rider. Let's see the canopy. I feel like it's actually really good. The veer canopy is he's starting to hit his head on the veer canopy, so I feel like this is a better solution. You can see that he has a couple more inches, so, and it's super easy for me to push with him in it. It feels like a stroller. It doesn't feel like a wagon. Okay, so that is one thing that we will discuss about when we do a comparison video, because he just ripped the tray curtain right off, where he cannot do that with the others. He's currently standing in it. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. What color is it? What color is that?
Blue.
Blue? You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Can Mommy put the curtain on it?
Yeah.
And then you come back later? Okay. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay. So, they sent me a cooler bag, which is super good because it's really big, and it actually hangs on the rear of the stroller, or I'm guessing you can set it wherever you want. I'm probably going to use it, honestly, for snacks and stuff when we go on field trips and to the park or the zoo. And then here is the blackout curtain. Again, this is gonna be life-changing because of him needing to be not seen. Sometimes he likes to make sure nobody can see him or hear him, and this is going to work out great. It is stretchy material. It's going to go from the canopy to the bottom. There are loops, and the zipper is on the top, which goes around the inside of the canopy. So we are going to put this on. Again, I just opened this, so we have got to see how it goes on. It's pretty much a zipper, just it starts over here. So I'm guessing it starts right here because that is where the zipper starts. I feel like I might end up leaving this on as well, only because it's probably going to be what we use the most. And let's just put this right here. Actually, it goes over here. The zipper starts over here. Okay. It was opposite of the other. Okay, so I'm going to okay. That goes back here. Okay. So we go this, and then this is gonna come down. And And the straps are on here. I have to do the back. Okay, so this is where the other zipper is. There's a zipper on the inside of the back of the canopy. So you have to pull it slightly, and once again, it's on the wrong side to start. It's not super hard to put on. I feel like, again, once it's on, I feel like it is probably gonna stay. I'm probably gonna just leave it on, because he's probably gonna prefer it anyway over just the canopy. And then you take it and you bring it around the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. So this actually, there is loops and little noggle things. They actually go behind here and come through, and you just hook them together like this, and then the front, it just stretches over it, which is great because you don't have to really worry that it's gonna pop out or anything like that. I'll go ahead and do the other side so you can see. It just, you put it behind the basket, and the little thing is right here. I did find it a little bit difficult, only because it is stretchy and it goes over the whole thing. I'm curious to know how dark it is in there, because it's fairly dark in there. I do like this. Also, I wanted to mention, when we put the seats on, there is actual, instead of it going over just the back of the seat, there is a hole for the strap to go through and down out the back. So that way you're not seeing the strap on top of the wagon. I do like the frame so far. The frame is, I went with the black frame. There is a white and a black frame, and the white and black frame comes with white and black tires. I live in Florida where there's a lot of sand and dirt and clay, so I prefer to not get the white. I think the white is just going to get dirty. A lot of people prefer the white. I, however, do not. I prefer the black frame. Also, I feel like scratches and stuff like that going in and out of my van, because that is where it is going to be the most. So, I do like the basket so far. It's not super big. The Keen's basket is bigger. But other than that, I think it's good. The canopy, the blackout canopy is going to be what we use when we are out in crowded areas, when he can't regulate himself. So that so far is, that's what it looks like in the front. When you undo it, I haven't tried to undo it and put it up in the canopy. I'm not sure if that is possible, so we will see here in a second. I do like the fact that it is stretchy, and I guess you can put it up in there if you need to. If you're not really using the canopy, it's going to be up in here. But I feel like we might have to go ahead and unzip that off if we're just using the canopy. We also got they sent me the Mosquito Net. It does the exact same thing. It goes on just like it's exactly like the blackout canopy. It has the rings. This actually goes over the back of the basket, so that way the bugs cannot get in. It goes on with the zipper. Again, it's exactly like the blackout canopy. So I will actually do a review with this when I do the the comparison video for the Keens, the Veer, and the Pronto. That way you guys can see. One thing I did want to mention as well is this is the multi-use bag. We got this mainly, again, for storage, for extra storage. It has snaps on the side, so it can open up a little bit bigger. I feel like we're going to use this for his tablet or just extra stuff that he may need. There is a strap to go around the bar at the bottom, and it goes right here. We ordered this, I'm guessing you have to do this first because it's I had it on there a second ago. You just have to put it, the frame is inside of the fabric, so you have to just pull the hook over and it goes on just like that. And also I wanted to mention that I didn't mention before, the wheels do lock in the front, which is great, and they should not lock just periodically. It is a twist and lock type thing. You have to twist it and then they will lock, and then you push the button and twist it back and they will swivel again. I only use the locking wheels when we are walking far, and I want to go ahead and see if we can fold this up. I'm going to leave the bag on the front because I feel like that is, I left the Blackout Canopy on here. I'm not sure about the tray. Again, I've never done this before. Also, I'm not sure. The handle does extend pretty high. I'm 5'7", and I prefer it here. My husband's probably going to prefer it here. He's 6'1". So again, this is amazing. The basket is amazing. It has pockets on the inside, and there's also, like I said, there's pockets all on the inside of the wagon. I can show you guys that real quick. There is 4 pockets, one in the back, one in the front. So there's one on each side. There's also a mini pocket in here for other little things to put that in. And then again, I'm going to attempt to fold this. I want to leave the tray on to see if we can fold it with the tray on. I'm not sure if it's going to work with the tray on, so we'll see. I don't remember if it does or not. There is 2 levers that you pull, and okay, so the tray can actually stay on. The blackout cover I'm probably going to remove, only because, but it did lock in place immediately. It seems I did leave the bag on the front, which I feel like you could leave on there if you want to. It seems like it might get in the way when you're trying to put it in your vehicle. The seats fold in. The basket folds on top. I'm guessing I had the tray. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it back open because I'm gonna put the seats where they go. Oh, hold on. There is a lock on the side. I'm not used to the lock on the side because my other ones do not have a lock on the side. Okay, so the lock is right here. It opens up. Again, pops out. I left the tray on it. I feel like I'm going to go ahead and take the tray off so we can see if the seats actually go down in it without the, I'm guessing that needs to be like that. And it just goes in. You can leave the tray on. I'm guessing it's not going to matter either way. So it is locked. It locks super easy. Like I said, I put it down, and again, we have the bag on the front. That was an extra. That is the only thing I can say, that because the seat keeps falling backwards. So I'm guessing I may have attached it.
Open it. Flip the seats down, then fold.
Okay. So, unlock.
Other way.
Okay. Okay. So, push it in as you're going down, and it automatically locks. So the seat is now in, and there we go. It does sit up, and honestly though, I probably will not ever sit it up like that because I don't want to scratch the frame. I'm super picky about how I handle my strollers. So like I said, I really enjoy the bottom. This is where the seats came through. This locks on. I'm guessing you can remove this to wash it. It seems like it'll be fairly simple to remove this, wash it, and take care of it. The wheels, again, are not, I believe they are foam. They are not rubber wheels. They are not air tires. But I'm okay with that. This, again, this goes onto here. I think we're going to go ahead and take this off unless we are using it. Again, it feels more like a stroller than a wagon, as it can pop in and out. I feel like that in itself, I feel like that is a great thing, because I cannot stand the fact that I have to do 3 million different steps to open something to get him out of the car and into something safe. So this is the opening of just this, and I will review this with the Keens and the Veer in a few days, so be on the lookout for that. If you have any questions, email me, message me on Facebook or on Instagram, and I will explain anything to you that you may have a question for. Again, this is the Canopy extended out. This is the Blackout Curtain on here. I don't have it attached, but I think this is going to be a great fit for us personally, because again, I have a heavier child. And again, it feels more like a stroller than a wagon. And after pushing a wagon for 2 years, I feel like this is going to be a lot better. Again, this is the handle grips. They are leather handle grips, and I feel like they are going to help make the stroller last. And the basket, again, the basket is smaller than the Keens or the Veer, but I don't see it being a problem. There's plenty of space to hang things or stick stuff in there. So, but I think that is it. The brake is right here. You push it down with your foot. It is pretty, it actually locks both wheels. I do like that. And then you just take your foot and you pop it back up. It's fairly simple. Most strollers, a lot of strollers used to be like this, but they've changed them. The veer is you push it down and you kick it. You kick a button to release it. And the Keen's is a red button, and the Keen's one is way under the wagon. So, but we'll talk more about that when we do the review. But again, it works fairly simple. It locks it in place really good, and it's super easy to just maneuver it back and forth. So that is it. And again, it's very high quality for what it is. Again, I feel like it is more of a stroller than a wagon. There's not a lot of extra storage space or anything like that, but I feel like you're using it for your stroller, then it's going to work. Using it for a wagon, it will also work. I do not plan on pulling it. I plan on only pushing it. I don't see a reason to have to pull it. I pull the veer, but I've never pulled my Keen's. I always push my Keen's. So, other than that, that's it. And again, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask me, or email me, or message me on Facebook or Instagram. And hopefully we will have the review video up by Monday. Thanks. Bye.